One of the recent airplanes added to the US tech tree is the P-51 Mustang, and this has some people asking, is this just a reskin of the Mustang Mark 1A? And the short answer is yes. Long story short, the British want to get their hands on some P-40s, Curtiss couldn't produce them for them, so they went to their friends at North American. North American said, I can build you better aircraft, and the Mustang was born. When the Mustang Mark 1A was ordered, 155 were in that original order, 90 something were sent to the British. The US Army pulled 55 or so for themselves, and North American kept 2. Now, out of those 55, I don't know how many actually kept their cannons, or were switched to M2 Brownings, and then a handful of them were switched to reconnaissance aircrafts. But these US P-51 Mustangs with cannons did exist, and I'm going to link in the comments some pictures that Kobe found in one of his books of these aircraft in service. So this airplane is historically accurate. Now, I'm not quite sure I like it being added into the normal tech tree. I probably would have liked to seen it added as a premium aircraft in the US just as well. Let's dive on this guy. I would have rather seen the P-51A, B, and C added into the normal tech tree, and then this guy as a premium. Oh, that's some nice shots right there. My big concern is when they add in the A, B, and C. The B and the C are the same aircraft, just different factories. Since they only have 450 caliber machine guns, are they going to be at a lower battle rate than this thing? That kind of hurts my head seeing a plane introduced at a later date be at a lower battle rating. And I do not know why this aircraft is coming in lower than its British counterpart, since it is the same aircraft. Those are questions that we'll have to ask to Snell later, I guess. I'm going to zoom climb here. I guess that hurricane's not interested in killing me. So I'm going to speed all the way up to the sky and then stall out. And I'm going to attack him from the vertical. Nice little roll, and we're going to go down and see if we can hit him. Now the camouflage, in case you're curious, this camouflage had me a little bit bewildered the first time I saw it. Simply because of the yellow bars and then the US flag on the back. That's not a typical thing you see. This seemed to be a reconnaissance Mustang that was used in the Mediterranean, so this camouflage did exist, even though it was not very common. The US flag was not something we typically put on the tail of our planes at that time. That guy made a nice turn. I'm going to zoom climb away. Oh, there's a Spitfire. Let's take a little chance on a head-on. I'm going to fire some rounds, and I'm going to spin out of the way. I do not want to go completely crazy on him. And we'll extend a bit here and then head back into the fight. So I kind of feel like this was just a simple way to get a simple, easy way for Gaijin to put in an aircraft. I'm not particularly excited about this airplane, but after doing some digging, I guess I'll make peace with it. And hopefully this answers some questions you guys had about it. There's a huge difference between the Mustang Mark 1 and the Mustang Mark 1A. I don't think we'll ever see the Mustang Mark 1 put in game. See, that guy is in trouble, so I'm going to see where that Spitfire is going here. Seems like he's just going to head away. This aircraft does not climb particularly well, and that's simply because the Allison engines at that time were not very good. So you need to climb as best as you can and use it as an energy fighter as well as you can. It does pick up some decent high speed, but it does have some maneuverability problems at high speed. I think the rudder's a little weak, kind of like the P-40 is. I haven't played with it a ton, but that's just kind of my initial thoughts on it. Let's get a shot. But with the air target ammo, this plane is quite devastating. As I just showed right there. I can't hit him now. Now that I was bragging, I can't hit him. Go figure. Let's see if we can finish him off here. And kaboom. There we go. 2 easy kills. This was a very small game. Hopefully this clears up any questions or concerns you had. I'm not necessarily in favor, like I said, of this aircraft being in the tech tree, but I can't really fight against it from a historical standpoint either. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, leave comments below, and I'll catch you next time.